What's up? It's Zach back here again today for Down South Racing, and today I have something again cool for you all involving Adams polishes and my car. So as you can see here, like I said in the last video, today we're going to apply their glass sealant to my windshield, but first we have to clay the glass. Now this is Adams clay mint here, as you can see. It's not their Visco clay bar, but Jared just so happened to have this. He had bought it a long time ago and never even used it, and so I'm working with what I got. This is not a replacement for the Visco clay bar, but it still works in essence the same way. So should be, 99% comparable to what the Visco clay bar would have done, because what you do is you just take this glass cleaner from Adams Polishes, you spray it on, and then you simply wipe over it with your clay mitt. Go both directions, horizontal and vertical, and you can actually do the same to your car. This is designed to make claying your car go by a lot faster, because as you can see, it has a lot more surface area. Adam himself said he could do a whole car in about 30 minutes, with this right here, so that's pretty impressive. And so we're going to test it out. I hope it goes well. So we have our microfiber applicator pad here, glass sealant, and guys, just so you know, it's 55 degrees outside right now, and let's see where it says it at. Right there on it, it says apply between 50 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Do not apply in direct sunlight. As you can see, we're in the shade here, so everything should be pretty good to go. It's not something super difficult, but it's something a lot of people take for granted in terms of protection on their cars. What this is going to do is it's hydrophobic, and so it's going to bead water off of my windshield. Adams claims that over 50 miles an hour, shouldn't even have to use my windshield wipers here, so that's pretty impressive. I'm excited to see how it works, but we're going to get started. So first, guys, I'm going to pull the windshield wipers up so we have access to the whole windshield. And as you can see, or at least I hope you can see, it is pretty dirty, for the time being. And so we're going to take the glass cleaner and just squirt it on, and take the clay mitt, put it on our hand, and that way we just go over it back and forth, and we should remove most of the contaminants. And this right here is pretty cool, because all you have to do to get the dirt off of this is just literally spray it off when you're done. So that's pretty cool. Here we go. All right, guys, so I'm gonna do about half at a time right there. So sit this back down, put this on my hand, and then we should be good to go. And like I said, guys, you got to go both directions so you know that you hit every portion of the windshield. I don't know how well you all can see it, but there are definitely some contaminants on here now, and so that's pretty cool. And as you can feel on the glass, it's much smoother now right here, so that worked out pretty well. So now, guys, we're gonna clean the glass with this right here one more good time, and then we'll be ready to apply the glass. All right, guys, so to apply the glass sealant, you need one of these microfiber applicator pads from Adams. And keep in mind, guys, you could do about 100 cars with just this 4-ounce container of the glass sealant. So you just put a little bit of across right there, close that back up, and then you have to fold this, which I can't do with one hand, but you just fold it. That way you can press everything on the applicator pad. Alright, guys, so here you just fold it, and now take this and you just go same thing, up and down, side to side. And again, guys, we're going to do it twice just to make sure. This way the sealant bonds better to your glass, making sure that you get every square inch of the windshield covered. Alright, guys, so there you go. You can see that it did streak up a little bit, but the cool thing about this is all you have to do next is just spray some glass cleaner on it. take your Adams Polish's glass cleaning microfiber. It's the same process, guys. Now go side to side. Now we're going to fold this over to the other side and hit it with the, I guess you would call it more coarse side. So here we go. So now guys, we're on the other side. Again, it's the same process every time you do this. Now, I mean, you can even feel it. And what's cool, you can't make it smudge. So that's pretty much how you know you've done it. But now guys, I'm gonna go get some water, pour some water on this side, and then pour some water on the untreated side and show you the difference. Guys, so first here on the untreated side, we're just gonna pour some water on here. As you can see, it's still on there. I mean, you pour a little bit more. And it takes forever for the water to come off. So now we're gonna go to the other side and see the difference. Now guys, we're on the treated side here. Wow. So as you can see, the water just beads up. Comes off nicely. I mean, it just falls off instantly. And right here, you should be able to see the difference when I go across the line. Look over there and look over here. Water's still streaming down. Over here, nothing. It just beads right up. So guys, that's the advantage of this glass sealant. I'll let you all know more in the future when it rains, but Adam says you can drive up to, I think, 400 miles or 300 miles of wet driving, rain driving conditions, or 4 months, I think is what they recommend. But keep in mind, guys, like I said before, this little 4-ounce bottle of glass sealant right here will do like 100 cars. So that's pretty impressive. What's also neat about this is now that your glass is treated, it's super easy to clean. I mean, as you can see, that just came right off all the way around. Now let's go over to the other side. So now, here we are. And look, you can see the water streaks. I'm even having to fold the towel over to get all of it off. So, I mean, there you have it, guys. That's the advantage of the glass sealant. So now we're going to do the other side right here, and we'll check back when we get there. All right, guys, so one last test right here on this side, just to make sure. Alright, looks like I did a pretty decent job. Look at those water droplets just bead down. That's pretty incredible, guys. Alright guys, so the next thing that I'm going to do is clean my inside. So it's the same pretty much process, just spray a little bit on there. Get my microfiber here. Now flip it over and same process. So now guys, hopefully at least you can see the difference. I don't know how well you can see, but that side is definitely way dirtier. Inside looks a lot better, and so this way I should be able to see a lot better, especially, you know, when you're driving west at about 5 o'clock, you know, in the evening now, and the sun's right in your face. You can't see anything. That's because your car emits so many chemicals that your windshield just starts to fog up and get hazy. So now both sides of it are clean, so I should be able to see a lot better. All right guys, so there you have it. Windshield completely done. These are all the products that I used. You can get these all in a kit right here if you get their, I think it's just called glass kit. It comes with a glass cleaner, the glass sealant, two of these, clay mitts you just had to buy separately, but I think you can get a whole glass sealant kit that comes with a Visco clay bar for like $50. This kit right here was like $30, I think. But Adams was kind enough, they seen, I guess, who I was. I put down South Racing, and they sent me some detail spray and the Halloween flavor. I'll go get it and show you. Alright guys, so there's their detail spray and Halloween esque, I guess. It smells like pumpkin spice latte, so that's pretty cool. It's nice of them to send it to me. Obviously put it to good use, but you know, back to the main subject of the video, at least this stuff is amazing, guys. I mean, even right now, like, look, cannot smudge this windshield. That's crazy. I don't know if it's because how this bonds, you know, chemically or whatever. I'm not exactly chemical engineered yet, at least, but it's pretty amazing to me, guys, that's that's how that works. And so I'm really excited to see how it performs in the rain and stuff. Obviously, I know just pouring water on here is a little bit of, I don't know, kind of a made up thing, because I mean that doesn't just happen. But the thing that I'm concerned more about is the fact that it just makes it so much easier to clean. Not even so much just the fact that it does beat off water, which is helpful, especially when you're in heavy rain, or more so even maybe in just like a light rain and you're just cruising and don't really want to use your windshield wipers. I know, like for myself, if I've ever, sometimes you get unlucky and wash your car, and in the same day you just so happen to just barely get rained on. Like, I try my best not to use my windshield wipers, because that leaves this section that your windshield wipers don't touch, it leaves them dirty, and so I don't like that. So I come home immediately and just try to wipe the car off. But I mean, sometimes you can't help it, guys. But obviously I'll keep you all updated on how this stuff works, and we'll just have to go from there, guys. But Adams Polishes, for all your pretty much car detailing needs, they've got just about anything that you could ever want and or need. This stuff right here is obviously amazing. Detail spray, something I'm probably going to do here pretty soon. I'm going to clay my whole car, and then I'm going to put the H2O Garden Gloss back on, so that should help it out a lot. Because before I didn't do that, unknowingly, that you needed to clay to get the best out of it, because that way you remove all the contaminants. And again, it's just like the glass sealant, the H2O Garden Gloss can bond better to your paint. So we'll just have to see how that goes, guys. But the car is decently clean right now. It doesn't have tire shine on it, and I just drove it down the road, so wheels are a little bit dirty, but it doesn't look bad. And obviously, I mean, if you all could see in person just how much better this glass looks right here, it's crazy. I mean, go back here and look at this like tinted back glass. I mean, you can see it's got stuff all over it. And I mean, this right here is just pristine. Looks like it just came out of the factory. So I did feel a way you can tell if you have contaminants. You can obviously just rub your hand across it if it has major contaminants, but if you can't really feel much and you kind of want to know, put your hand in a plastic bag and just take it over, rub real lightly, don't put a lot of pressure, and you should be able to feel the surface be bumpy. And so obviously I can't do that now because I didn't before I started, but that's how you do it. That's how Adams recommends to do it. So there you go, guys. Glass sealant on my 2017 5.0. I think it works very well, but we'll have to see how the effects of rain and stuff affect it here now, because we are into the winter. It's almost December now, and it's probably going to snow here before long. And unfortunately, as you can tell, I live on a hill, so we're going to have to see how that goes. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. But guys, one more thing here before I go. Next weekend, November 17th, we will be in Bowling Green at Beach Bend Raceway with Xander 13, Speed Addict 731, and Stang Mode obviously is coming down to drive one of his buddies. His name is Lucas. He has a Whippled 2018 Mustang tuned by Lund, drag pack and everything, and Demonology is supposedly coming up, and he's going to try to get a demon for one of his buddies, and they're going to race, so it should be a really good time. But I'm hoping it's going to be a great time. But one more thing, guys. If you haven't already, go subscribe to my buddy Slick S550. He just started a channel. He's got a beautiful Roush Charge 2017 Mustang. He's got a few little knickknacks done to it, and he's just getting started, but he's been kind of waiting to, he says, to see the do's and don'ts, but mostly don'ts, and so he's a really good guy. He's based out of Georgia. So, another southern guy. Got to shout him out. Hopefully, we'll be able to meet up here in the coming months, because we'll be on winter break, so we might go down and see him. He said we could come down and review his car, so that would be fun. It is a stick shift for all you automatic haters, so he's a real man, I guess. But again, guys, just go subscribe, follow him on Instagram, same name as YouTube. So I hope he is watching this now. So hopefully he'll comment below, and so you'll see his channel. Maybe you can just click on it down below, but I'll try to put a link down below in the description. But guys, if you haven't already subscribed to us, please do. We just passed 3,600 subs, so thank you so much for your continued support. Again, November 17th, Beach Bend Raceway in Bowling Green, Kentucky. We'll be there along with a lot of other YouTubers that drive Mustangs and stuff, so should be a good time. We're going to go to the test and tune. I got a new set of rear tires for my car that's going to be put on sometime this week. Going to drive down on E85, so that way, my car is fully, I guess the E85 has been circulated through the system completely, and so it should, be at maximum power. Going to take my seats out as usual. We'll be in drag strip mode, race car mode, but guys, I had fun making this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative. Until next time, though, peace out. Have a great day.